All right, hey everyone. I should be live. Matt should be joining us in a minute. I only have about 15 minutes before I have to go on board my flight. I just got to the airport. The price is flying. We're almost at 92,000. We're going straight into the charts. Let me know if the video is good. Let me know if the audio is good because uh, doing these shows. Oh, here we go. Matt's joining. Let's make sure he has a shirt on. Hey, mate. I
Shirt on.
just went live.
Are we live right now or are we
Yeah, no, we're live. We're live. I just went
welcome,
live. I was
welcome
just
to
saying the
Let's Try
intro.
with your host Matt McGregor and Tone Bays. I'm sorry I'm late. I waited up an hour and a half longer than I wanted to be on the show, and here we are. Almost missed it. Tone, all-time highs. Wow, wow,
I
wow.
know. I know. You want to go first again or should I? I'll just go first.
Go, 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 go.
All right. Can you just how's the audio? How's the video? Hopefully
Sounds good.
everything is good. Um, so here's the long-term picture. The long-term picture, all the targets on the long-term picture are above 100,000. That's our 2-month chart. I'm going to glance. No, that's the 1-month chart. The 1-month chart ended up with a green star candle on this candle, as we expected. And I've been uh, very, very bullish on a 1-month and a 2-month chart. Let's go right into the uh, uh, 4-day. Nope, we're going into the weekly scale. This is an MRI warning candle. I have no problem exiting at the end of this candle, especially if it keeps pumping. So keep an eye on it. This candle is telling you there's a chance we will get to 100,000 next candle, but the important thing is the daily time scale. This is as perfect as I wanted it. I wanted the price between 92 and 94,000 to exit. I also posted, or I might have stated in the last video that I had a sell order on FBTC at $79.45. That trade was exited earlier today. It's not my entire position, but it's a fraction of my position that has exited right here on this candle. I will be in the air for the next 2 hours. I'm going to set up more stop losses. I am now looking to exit uh, up to 50% of my position, maybe even more, depending how much higher we go. Basically, the higher we go in the next 3 days between the rest of the day today, tomorrow, and Friday, the higher we go, the more I actually exit. If we pull back from here, I'm also exiting. So basically, I am looking to exit between 90, I'm gonna say between 89 and a half. If we fall back to 89 and a half, I'm probably exiting. But my plan is to exit in this zone over the next 3 days. That's not a lot. So I want to be as close to this corner over here as possible. I want to exit on a Friday. I can raise it up actually. We're going to go as high as 97. I can't possibly see it going above 97 by Friday. So I want to exit as close to this corner as possible. But this is now my exit zone. My first exit took place over here, just below current price. Okay. That was basically my first of several exits. I'm just going to set up a bunch of stop losses. And also, if we start falling, I'll probably be exiting as well. If we start falling right now, I'm probably going to exit less. So if the high was just made this afternoon, I will probably only exit 25% this week. But if the high is going to be on Friday around 96, 97, I will, had to sneeze. I will exit up to 50% and then reevaluate everything next week. With the weekly MRI coming next week, to me, this is as perfect of a top as it gets. Sorry, where's the weekly chart? This is the weekly chart. The weekly MRI is coming next week. I would love to have this pull as close to 100K as possible. And I still think there's going to be a pullback. Matt, I'm going to hand it off to you.
Right.
This is a beautiful breakout right here. This is on a 4-hour chart. Actually, not yet. Hand off to you. This is the 4-hour chart. We're going to get a green star candle next candle, hopefully. This is a really, really big breakout on a 4-hour. It'll be hard for Bitcoin to make it to a 4-hour MRI top. If it does make it to a 4-hour MRI top, this would be end of day tomorrow or something. And that would be a perfect exit as well. On the 1-hour chart, we're probably going to have an MRI top next candle, maybe. How's my math in my head? Oh, on current candle, I was close. I said next candle. We're on a 1-hour MRI top tomorrow to right now. I think this still has more legs over the next 2 days. As I've been saying, my exit, the bulk of my exit is going to be around 94, 95,000. If it's pumping through 94, I may hold out to 96. But to me, this is a great opportunity to take some profit. And you can always come back in. I'm not going to take full profit, but I'm going to trust the daily MRI top here. This is, I held out yesterday's candle, but this is absolutely beautiful. The more it pumps, the better. And the Bitcoin ETF, BlackRock continues to just absolutely crush. Yesterday, there was only 9,000 Bitcoin bought, less than I expected. I think there'll be a huge buying when this data comes out tomorrow. All right, Matt, I'm going to stop my screen share and off to you. Oh, shit. No, one more thing. The perfect 10 a.m. reversal right here. This is the 10:05 a.m. candle on the S&P. What a perfect reversal on the S&P right at, I have to go to a 1-minute chart, actually. The reversal happened at 10:07 a.m., a little bit later than I like. So a clean entry would have been right here somewhere. And it's up 13 points. I mean, not great, but definitely a good profit day. All right, Matt, off to you.
Yeah, all right, mate. Fantastic, fantastic. Look, holy smokes. We've got a little bit to talk about here, and I'll try and do as quick as possible. How long have we got? We've got 5 minutes?
10 minutes.
All right. Please like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Use the links in the description below. We've got a great Discord group and all the rest. This is a bit of a hot topic right now because I took profit on that trade. I'm gonna start the 4-hour time frame because I want to show what I would like the method behind the madness. I was long from 60,000, added live on air on your election show on your channel an extra 5x availability to put it to a 20x leverage trade from 63,000 whatever, and close that trade out at about, we'll call it 86,500, right? I felt a bit toppy at this point. We had 4 days in a row up top here, and around here we'll say I closed that trade out. But I said, look, there's two things. This is what I said yesterday. Like, we go down lower, I'll catch a better buy, or I'll re-enter the trade, but with less leverage. And that's exactly what I did. So at 87,520, I did enter that trade. But not only did I use less leverage, rather than being 20x leverage long, I'm now 10x leverage long, which is fantastic for the fees and whatnot. This trade that I was in from 60 whatever, I used all the profit that I made in that trade, which was 563%, and rolled it over. So I was in like an 85 something $1,000 position that got that 563% return. Now I'm in a 10x position, which is more like 270, right? So like I win both ways. I cut my leverage in half, and I made the position way higher. This position that I entered like less than 4 hours ago is now 46% up and looking really, really pretty. Listening to you speak, Tone, I don't know how long I can I can hold this. I might just take the. I mean, I've almost made as much, believe it or not, in this candle right here as I made in the previous 3 weeks that ran up 500% because of the size of the position. Not quite, but it's half as much in just in the last 4 hours as I made in 3 weeks. I might just take that profit. I might just take it. It's it's huge. It's come out of nowhere. I suspected that it might, and it did. The reason I took the trade on was because I really liked the W pattern that we put in. It started to look like it was forming a what do they call them? A bull flag or something of such, where we had the run up, we put the low in, we put in a lower high perhaps, and then definitely a higher low. It just looked right for me to have a breakout from some kind of pennant pattern or whatnot. But like, you can fuss about like what the terminology of this is, whether it's a bull flag or a pennant. I don't get in the weeds there. It was just simply a higher low where I had a defined stop loss to load up on this trade, especially followed by I had money from the previous trade that I could just easily roll over, took the risk on. Great trade. It's now over 40, nearly 50% up already. Don't know where to close this, Tone. Give me some advice. Where do you close this trade that puts you in, a huge profit within 4 hours? Do you just close it or do you let this thing run? I don't know.
I let it run. I would let it run. I mean, it's again, it's time, right? It's only 10:40 a.m. Like this
Right.
is not in the middle of US like travel, right? This is not where markets talk on an hourly basis, on a daily basis. Like, look, there's a chance that the top is in. When do you ever remember going to bed at the market rising and then suddenly it's all down? That doesn't happen. If the market tops, it's going to top like 3 to 4 hours from now. And I think I'll go till 94. I just don't see how 94 is not going to get touched within the next 36 hours. If it doesn't happen today, I'm very confident if 94 happens today. So my next stop loss, or sorry, my next profit take is going to be in the $94,000 range. And the one after that is going to be in the $96,000 range. Look, we're already breaking 92 as we speak. This is the most bullish time of the day inside the most bullish time of the week, inside the most bullish time of the month, right? It's and the only thing that's gonna stop this thing is an MRI tomorrow or a top around 2 p.m. I just don't see how this tops before 2 p.m.
Yeah, and the only reason I'm unsure what to do is because it's 1 a.m. here in Japan, and you like, and I'm up fucking $25,000 in 4 hours. Do you take that? No, I'm gonna let this thing rock. I couldn't give a shit. I'm letting it
So,
rock.
so,
Um,
so on
yeah,
traditional markets, right? There's this
right,
concept. I don't know if the derivative exchanges have it because I don't trade on derivative exchanges. There's a
shoot.
concept of one cancels other. So what you do is you set a profit take at say 94,000
Huh,
and you set a stop loss at say 90,750. And it's set up where if it exits you at 94, it automatically cancels your stop loss at 90,700. It's the concept of one cancels the other.
right,
This way you
right.
don't end up in a short position. That's how I would do it on a traditional exchange.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, totally understand. Totally understand. Because in traditional markets, I suppose you would post like a sell order, like you're selling the exact amount. So if you were to come down
Right,
and get stopped out, you're still left a sell order like hanging out there, right?
right.
Uh, yeah, no, I totally understand. Look,
Right.
this
So
thing,
I use these low cancels all the time where I want to exit at the high, and if it doesn't exit me on a pullback.
I don't, I guess I'm just gonna have to just watch it and stay awake. What
Mm.
the hell? What the hell? Look, that's all I have to say. I'm coming back to you right now. This
Oh
show,
no, no, black box, bang
oh
box in
yeah,
the
yeah,
trade.
right. Yeah, no, Bangbox is not in a trade. It was
Oh, it's not.
disappointing. No,
Oh, I
look
thought
at
it wasn't a trade.
yeah, it was, but like it was one of those frustrating ones that we might see more of in these kind of conditions. Let's pull it up. Where I'll show you. I'll show you what we just had here. Um, the beta testers, it was great because we finally got the take profits to work, which would have been magic on this trade, which we can now start to roll out. This entered the trade right here. First take profit, second trade take profit, and then on the next 15-minute candle, stopped out the position.
Oh,
That
damn it.
yeah, but only at a tiny, like a 3% loss because it had such a terrific run. And with these new take profits, which we've now tested that actually fired really perfectly, that was a winning trade overall. But frustrating as hell, right? To get that's the issue with 10x leverage trading. You got to keep your parameters tight, right? It would have been a fantastic trade, but unfortunately, it was a bit of a dud. All
Damn, too bad.
all good. Yeah, I mean it happens. It happens. Happens to the best of
Dude,
us.
we're about to break 92.5. Jesus.
92 and a half. Is that can't be right? 92 and a half. What's let me just have a look on the 50-minute time frame here. What are we at right now? What are we at this second? We're at 90. Holy smokes.
Mm.
What's this trade in? It's got to be up phenomenally. Yeah. Damn. Damn.
Dude, 94, man. 94. Oh, we're breaking. 92.5 broken. Look at that. It's just pumping.
Yeah. Yeah,
Ni-
this is
94,
just
94,500. I mean, that's probably my next if you want to be specific, $94,445. That is where I would be setting my stop loss. There's a reason for this number. That's where I would set my stop loss.
I mean this trade is in 55% profit in like 3 hours. Unbelievable.
All right,
Incredible.
close us out. My flight has got a giant queue right behind me. You can probably see it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, look, I don't know what to tell you. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Don't let the dopamine kick in. If you're in these massive positions, try and take some. But this thing can take off. This thing can leave you behind. So if you definitely consider doing what I'm doing, if you're in 20x leverage position, sell the position and get back in at a 10x position or a 5x or 2x. Try and limit your leverage the higher you go, but roll your profit over to try and make the positions safer. Guys, thank you so much for joining. Tone, we'll see you at the same time tomorrow night for a Friday show. Go Bitcoin.
Later, man.